Could the sensational discovery of Queen Cleopatra's tomb mark a turning point in history? The intrigue surrounding this powerful and iconic figure has captivated minds for centuries. How might this remarkable find reshape our understanding of the past and shed new light on the legacy of a truly extraordinary woman? She was the last ruler, called a pharaoh of Egypt, and her romantic relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony have made her a captivating figure for centuries. The discovery of her tomb could change what we know about history and teach us more about her life. People have wondered where Cleopatra's tomb was for a really long time. Some thought it might be hidden on purpose or even destroyed. Finding her tomb would be a huge deal because it could give us lots of new facts about her life, her time as a ruler, and how the ancient Egyptians did things. Archaeologists found her tomb while working at an old place called the Osiris Magna Temple on the coast of Egypt. They found a tunnel that was made in the rock about 43 feet under the temple. Experts think this tunnel might lead to Cleopatra's long-lost tomb. The tunnel demonstrates how clever the ancient Egyptians were by resembling a puzzle. This discovery has made people everywhere super excited to see what's inside the tomb. In history, it's said that Cleopatra and Mark Antony were buried together, so whoever finds her tomb might also find Antony's. The discovery of Cleopatra's tomb is a really big deal and will keep people curious and excited for many years. Archaeologists in Egypt have found something truly amazing, a huge tomb under an old temple in a city called Osiris Magna on the coast. They believe this tomb could be where the famous Queen Cleopatra and her partner Mark Antony were buried long ago. When the archaeologists first saw it, they were totally amazed. This discovery has caused a big stir among experts who study old things because it could help us finally understand more about the life of this really mysterious and important person in history. The inside of the tomb is really impressive. There's a special tunnel that was carved into the rock, leading to the place where they were buried. People say this tunnel is like a super clever design, and that it's pretty unbelievable that it was made over 2,000 years ago. Inside the tomb, the archaeologists found lots of valuable things like coins with pictures of Cleopatra and Antony on them. Finding these things is really valuable because they give us clues about the lives of these famous people and what Egypt was like back then. Everyone in the world is super excited about the discovery of Cleopatra's tomb, but there's a lot of work to be done. The experts need to carefully look at everything they find, clean and fix what's damaged, and then move everything to a museum. It's going to be a huge job, but it's really important. Finding Cleopatra's tomb shows how much we want to know about history and how great the past could be. As the archaeologists keep looking into the tomb and studying all the stuff they find, we'll probably learn more about Cleopatra and the time she lived in. It's like solving a really old puzzle and discovering secrets that have been hidden for centuries. Have you been captivated by the enduring mystery of Queen Cleopatra's elusive tomb? Well, guess what? Recent news reveals that experts have finally unearthed it, sparking tremendous excitement and curiosity among archaeologists and historians alike. The place where the tomb was found is super important, not only because it could help us learn more about Cleopatra's life and time as a ruler, but also because it was hidden. The tomb was found complete, which let scientists study what was inside for many years. This helped us learn more about Cleopatra and her family from way back then. Where Cleopatra's tomb was has been a big argument among people who study ancient Egypt. Some think she was buried next to her partner Mark Antony, while others believe her tomb might be somewhere else. Finding a tunnel below Egypt's Osiris Magna Temple has given new life to the hunt for Cleopatra's tomb and given us new ideas about where it might be. The fact that Cleopatra's tomb was hidden makes us wonder why. Some experts think maybe it was hidden so no one could steal the valuable stuff inside. Others say that maybe Cleopatra's enemies hid her tomb to erase her memory and stop her followers from remembering her. The hidden part of this tomb makes it different from other ancient Egyptian tombs, which were usually easy to see and had fancy decorations. If we do find Cleopatra's tomb, it would be a really big deal for archaeology. It would help us understand more about one of the most mysterious people in history. The tunnel under the Taposiris Magna Temple has made lots of people excited to search for Cleopatra's tomb again. For many years, people have talked about where her tomb might be. Some thought it could be in Alexandria, a place where Cleopatra spent a lot of her time. But with this new tunnel discovery, we think maybe her tomb is somewhere else. Finding the tunnel also gives us hope that her tomb might have new things to tell us about Cleopatra's life and her time in ancient Egypt. This would help us get a better look at how Egypt was back then and the powerful people who were a part of its story. Archaeologists who were working at the old Taposiris Magna Temple by the coast in Egypt have found something incredibly exciting. They've discovered a whole bunch of tunnels under the temple, and experts think that these tunnels might lead to the place where Queen Cleopatra might be buried. This find has gotten people really interested in Cleopatra's life and what happened when she died. People all over the world are waiting to hear more about what could be hidden under the temple. Experts have been looking really closely at the body and the things found inside the tomb, and this has taught us cool stuff about Cleopatra's life and how she died. They looked at the face of the mummy and compared it to old pictures of Cleopatra to make sure it was really her. They also found lots of things like jewelry and pottery next to the mummy, and this is helping us learn more about Cleopatra and what her time was like. This find is making historians really excited because it's like a new way to learn about Cleopatra's life and the time when she was a ruler. This discovery of Cleopatra's possible mummy is making people care a lot more about the history and culture of ancient Egypt. People everywhere are curious to find out more about this really interesting person and what happened to her when she died. If the tomb is really Cleopatra's, it could change what we know about history. As experts keep looking at the things they found in the tomb and studying the mummy, we can learn even more about Cleopatra's life, the challenges she faced, and the things she left behind. This discovery is a good example of how powerful archaeology is and how people just can't stop being curious about the secrets of the past. For a really long time, archaeologists have been trying to find the place where Queen Cleopatra, the last ruler of ancient Egypt, was buried. And finally, they've had a big breakthrough and found her tomb. Inside the tomb, they have found lots of valuable things that are really amazing. These things help us understand more about the life and times of Cleopatra as a ruler. One of the important things found in the tomb were coins. These coins have pictures and the names of both Cleopatra and her partner, Mark Antony, on them. These coins tell us about the friends Cleopatra had and how much power she had in the old world. There's also a special tunnel that was carved through the rock below the Taposiris Magna Temple. This tunnel might take us to Cleopatra's tomb. If this is true, it could change what we know about ancient Egypt's history. The things found in Cleopatra's tomb are really interesting when compared to other tombs from ancient Egypt. While many tombs of famous rulers from history are still around, like the mausoleums of Augustus and Antony, Cleopatra's tomb has really been hard to find. The discovery of her tomb and all the things inside teach us a lot about her life and how she ruled. These things are really important in history and show us how special Cleopatra was. They'll keep being important for people who have studied history for a long time. Archaeologists have made a truly amazing discovery that could change how we understand history. Underneath the Taposiris Magna Temple on the Egyptian coast, they found a complicated tunnel carved through rock. They believe this tunnel could lead to the tomb where Queen Cleopatra might have been buried. The way the tomb is built shows how smart the ancient Egyptians were at making things. The tunnel is a really cool example of their engineering skills. This discovery has left experts amazed by how clever the ancient civilization was, and it's giving us new chances to explore and learn more. The way Cleopatra's tomb is designed and built is special and different from other old Egyptian tombs. The complicated layout and design of the tomb suggests it was made for someone really important like a queen or a pharaoh. The tunnel's creation shows just how good the ancient Egyptians were at building things with all its different rooms and paths. The design and building of this tomb are one of a kind, which makes it a big deal for people who study antiques. The discovery of Cleopatra's tomb is making people care a lot more about ancient Egyptians' history and culture. Finding the tomb has helped us learn new things about how good the ancient Egyptians were at building things, and it's also making us wonder about Cleopatra's life and what happened when she died. The discovery of this tomb is a really important step in studying ancient Egyptian history. It's like getting a special look into their culture and the things they did a long time ago. Finding Cleopatra's tomb shows how much people want to learn about the past and why we should make sure to save old things for the future. This discovery of Cleopatra's tomb is showing us the amazing things humans can do when they're curious. And it also teaches us how important it is to keep things from our past safe so that we can learn from them and make them a part of our future too. The discovery of a tunnel under Egypt's old Taposiris Magna temple has brought us closer to finding Queen Cleopatra's missing tomb. Even though we've wondered for ages where her tomb might be, archaeologists have made a really exciting breakthrough recently. Cleopatra tried hard to keep her tomb's location a secret, but rumors have stuck around that her tomb might be in the Temple of Osiris in the ruined city of Taposiris Magna. Now, with the discovery of the tunnel, we might finally get to uncover the tomb. Taking care of the tomb and fixing it up has been tough for the archaeologists. The tomb's been hidden away for so long, and it's been getting damaged by the weather. But the archaeologists have come up with new and cool ways to save the tomb and make it look like it did before. They use special technology to take pictures inside the tomb and special stuff to keep things inside safe. Even though saving and fixing the tomb was hard, it shows how smart and dedicated the archaeologists are. Looking after and fixing Cleopatra's tomb is kind of like what they do with other old Egyptian tombs. People have found and checked out lots of old tombs, but Cleopatra's tomb is special because it's so important and because it was so tricky to find and take care of. If they do find Cleopatra's tomb, it would be really important for people who study Egypt and history. But it also makes us think about whether it's okay or not to respect Cleopatra's wish to keep her tomb a secret. Still, finding the tomb and fixing up the things inside is a big achievement and tells us more about one of history's most interesting people. The recent finding of Queen Cleopatra's tomb has amazed archaeologists all around. They've been looking for her tomb for a really long time, and now that they found it, things might change a lot in how we see ancient Egypt. This discovery is really important for the field of archaeology. The tomb was still in one piece, which means experts could take their time to carefully study everything inside. This discovery might totally change what we know about ancient Egypt and the role Cleopatra played in its history. The discovery could help us learn new things about ancient Egyptian life and history. The things they found in the tomb, like little objects and even Cleopatra's mummy, might give us big hints about how the ancient Egyptians lived and what they did every day. The tunnel they found under the Taposiris Magna temple could also tell us more about how ancient Egyptians practiced their religion. All these discoveries could fill in the gaps in our knowledge about ancient Egypt and give us a better idea of what their world was like. The discovery of Cleopatra's tomb is also going to change how we do research and learn more. Finding that tunnel under the Taposiris Magna temple has made people excited to explore more in that area. They might find more important things nearby that could help us to understand more about ancient Egypt. This discovery has also made people more interested in looking for other lost tombs and things from the past. That could lead to more amazing discoveries later on. This discovery is going to have a big impact on archaeology, and we'll be feeling its effects for a long time. The recent finding of a possible tomb belonging to Queen Cleopatra has caused a lot of excitement worldwide. People from all over the world are talking about this discovery because nobody knew where Cleopatra's tomb was until now. Experts are really excited about this discovery, calling it a major step forward in finding Cleopatra's tomb. People everywhere are eagerly waiting to hear more about how the excavation is going. This discovery has also made people more interested in ancient Egyptian history and culture. People are really interested in the idea that we might find one of the most important things ever found by archaeologists. Finding Cleopatra's tomb could teach us a lot about how people lived in ancient Egypt. It could also tell us more about Cleopatra's life and how she ruled as a queen. Her life has been kind of a mystery, and we could finally get some real facts about her. This discovery could also show the world that powerful women, like Cleopatra, are important, very important. Sometimes women's stories don't get as much attention as men's stories in history. Finding Cleopatra's tomb might help change that. This discovery could also bring more people to Egypt. Lots of people might want to visit the place where Cleopatra, one of the most famous queens in history, was buried. People will want to see where she was laid to rest. Plus, more people might want to learn about ancient Egyptian history because of this discovery. Archaeologists and researchers will study the things they find in the tomb, and that could teach us even more about ancient Egypt. And who knows? Maybe this discovery will make more young people want to become archaeologists or historians. They might just get inspired to try to uncover more of the secrets of ancient Egypt. So this discovery isn't just about Cleopatra, it's also about how it can make people excited about history and learning. All in all, this recent discovery of what could be Cleopatra's tomb is making a huge impact. People from all over are talking about it because it's a really big deal. If this is really Cleopatra's tomb, it could teach us a lot about her and about ancient Egypt. It could even change the way people think about history and inspire more young people to become archaeologists or historians. This discovery has the power to bring history to life and show us that there's still so much to learn about our past. Archaeologists have made an incredible breakthrough in the long-standing search for Queen Cleopatra's lost tomb. After almost 2 decades of looking, a team from the University of Santo Domingo, under the direction of archaeologist Kathleen Martinez, found a tunnel cut through solid rock beneath the ancient Osiris Magna temple in Egypt. And this tunnel might just lead to the elusive tomb of Queen Cleopatra, the queen who ruled Egypt more than 2,000 years ago. The importance of this discovery cannot be emphasized enough. Queen Cleopatra is a well-known and mysterious historical figure, famous for her intelligence, beauty, and tragic end. Her tomb has fascinated people for generations, and uncovering it has the potential to rewrite history. Should her tomb be found intact, it could provide new insights into her life, her time as a ruler, and the ways of ancient Egyptian society. This newly discovered tunnel buried beneath the Osiris Magna temple has opened up a world of possibilities for future research and exploration. More excavations at the site could reveal additional artifacts and information about the queen's life and reign. Furthermore, this discovery underscores the importance of safeguarding historical sites and artifacts for future generations to learn from and to appreciate. All in all, the rediscovery of Queen Cleopatra's tomb is a testament to human curiosity and the drive to explore the unknown. In conclusion, the recent unearthing of Queen Cleopatra's lost tomb has astonished the global archaeological community. The interior of the tomb, along with the artifacts and the mummy, offers crucial insights into the life and rule of one of ancient Egypt's most famous and enigmatic figures. The concealed location and unique structure of her tomb enhance its historical and cultural significance, while the challenges and opportunities of preserving and restoring it open doors to further investigation and exploration. This discovery has ignited worldwide interest and has the potential to boost tourism and education. Overall, the revelation of Queen Cleopatra's tomb is a remarkable achievement that paves the way for enhanced comprehension of ancient Egyptian civilization and history. And that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. We sincerely hope that you enjoyed watching our video today. If you did, make sure you like it, and please share it with all your friends and family and fellow explorers and would-be archaeologists who may be in your inner circle. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below as well. What do you feel about the possible discovery of the tomb of Queen Cleopatra? Would it be the greatest discovery since King Tutankhamun? Maybe it would be the greatest discovery of all. Let us know your views on it. We also kindly ask for you to please subscribe to our channel. All you got to do is press the bell icon, and that will allow for notifications from us whenever we have new updates and videos for you, and you can always stay in the know with us here on our channel. We appreciate you spending time out of your busy day with us today, and we'll look forward to catching up with you again next time. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.